This is my first load on my way to my first pickup. This is what I get to deal with. Is this telling me I should go back home or what? Alright guys, just got loaded. My first load after a little over 3 months. Not a very long one. I had to go 119 miles to pick it up. The loaded miles on is 449. Going up to Michigan, picked up in PA, and going up into Michigan near Grand Rapids. Protect time is noon tomorrow. It is now 4:41 p.m. on the 23rd. It's due tomorrow by noon. I'll be there tonight, but I don't know if they're going to be open or not. Let's go down the road and see if they're open. Okay guys, so told you I made my first pickup. I forgot the load. Got the fucking paperwork, went down the road, forgot the damn load. That's what not expediting for a while do to you. Look at that, no load. Nah, just playing, man. I said that because there was a driver that actually did that. He went in, got his paperwork, was already backed up to the ramp, got his paperwork, came out, took off. Forget how many miles he got down the road before he realized, or before they called him with it. So if you're watching Paul Sack, sorry I had to tell that story. So I'm hoping to get loaded here today. Isn't anybody up here ahead of me. So I'm gonna actually get in here. I left. I had everything out of my van and I left. And I forgot my pillows. So I had to go buy some new pillows. So I'm gonna get my bed put together, get a few groceries I bought put away, and yeah, basically screw off until I hear from dispatch. Hopefully get a run today. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update so I can get this out today. And update on the new driver. He's on his third load. He went to orientation on Wednesday. Got a load booked for him Thursday morning. and then got another little shorty Thursday night, and then was pre-booked for a little shorty this morning. So so far so good. Hopefully this is going to work out well. He's definitely anxious to get going, and I'm sure he's watching this. He's definitely anxious to get going, so hopefully it's all going to work out well. Hopefully have a nice little start. Next few weeks or so can keep rolling pretty good. Supposedly all these mandates for masks everywhere. I mean, everybody's got signs up saying put the mask on, but probably 90% of the places I've stopped so far, it's only been a day and a half. Shit, not even a full day, rather. Really ain't nobody absolutely requiring it. I always put it on going in everywhere and then find out if it's okay to take it off once I go in there, because me personally, I can't stand wearing the mask. I feel like if you're that concerned with the virus, oh shit, damn, you ain't gonna be able to see that, but right over there, got a couple all pissed off at each other. He came out and slammed the trunk shut, and there she goes taking off. Damn, going into a place that's got CBD oil and all that bullshit, man. Ain't they supposed to be nice and cool and calm and collected? Shit, he's pissed off. As far as the masks are concerned, my opinion about them, obviously I think it's real. I'm not one of those ones think, oh, it's made up and all that shit, but I feel like if you're that concerned and you think you're that afraid of it, you can take enough precautions as an individual to where it's not going to be somebody else's fault if you caught it. Between curbside pickups, online ordering, gloves, masks, everything that you can do to combat it, aside from somebody coming up and spitting in your face or something. Other than that, yeah, if I was to get it, I'm not going to be pissed off that somebody else didn't take precautions. I mean, if I'm that concerned, I should take it all, not be bitching about whoever else is not doing it. So that's my quick take on it, for what it's worth. Not to get too much into it. Hopefully don't have too many people getting too butthurt over that comment, being like, oh man, you should be worried, all that. Yeah, I don't want to get into that with everybody. That's just my personal view. I don't think anybody's an asshole for thinking otherwise. It's just my view. You know, I wanted to touch on something. I was on Facebook, Transportation Life. I saw a comment on there. Somebody complaining about, and it was via a little argument between a carrier owner and then a driver, and just seeing them bitching about, you know, only getting so many hours of sleep and then getting called with the load and being threatened if you don't take it, you get fired. Well, that kind of shit, when I hear that kind of shit, just irritates the dog shit out of me, because one, 3 or 4 hours, if you need more than 3 or 4 hours sleep and you don't want to take a load, go out of service. Anybody that bitches about being tired and driving are just idiots, because you always have the option to go out of service. That's just that. And then if carrier chooses to cut ties with you, that's their option. You know, that's just like you using Verizon or Sprint or whatever. If the service doesn't, you know, work up to your standards, you get rid of them and you buy, you know, you go get a service from somewhere else. It's the same thing. If they don't want to have somebody working for them that isn't willing to run like they'd like, that's their choice. You know, you can't be pissed off about it. That's what the job entails. Bottom line is, in this job, in order to make more money, you got to drive more. In order to drive more, you got to be awake more. If you don't want to do those things, don't do them. You're not wrong for not doing them, but somebody that does it and doesn't get much sleep, they're not wrong for doing it their way. I just always find that funny, because I've heard people bitch all the time. You just see so many people and hear so many stories, like they bitch that they're not making no money, and they bitch that they're not making no money. But then when you get to talking to them, it's like, well, you know, they called me with this load, but I turned it down because it was going to that place I don't like. And then they called me with this load, but, you know, I had just delivered the other load and I was really tired and I really needed some sleep. Or they called me with the load and, well, you know, I wanted to go to my family reunion, or I wanted to go to Uncle JoJo's barbecue that he had spur of the moment. You know, that you'll find that the people that aren't making anything, the majority of them, it's self-inflicted. Yeah, there's some shit carriers that just can't get you, keep you busy, and unless you go super cheap, like that Panther van that I showed you guys earlier, back there. Panther's one of the ones that I can't stand. Panther and Bolt, they have got so many vans, they saturate shit. But aside from that, I'm kind of getting off the subject, but yeah, that shit just kind of irritates me. I always get really pissed off when I hear drivers complaining and bitching about having to live up to our job description, having to do what's common sense known you need to be done in order to make money out here. But anyhow, I'm getting off here. I'm done bitching. You're probably done listening to me, bitch. That dude right there in that Panther van right there, that Pro Master, he's standing in the parking lot. He's been here, got here sometime last night, but he's had all his windows up. It was only like 60 some odd degrees last night. He's been running his air conditioning all night. And then he gets out of his van and look how he's dressed. Fully dressed, jacket, long pants. Still got the van running. And then these guys wonder why these Pro Masters end up going to shit on them, because you're not supposed to idle those things. Be curious to know whether or not that's his van or if he's driving for a fleet owner. But yeah, it's just stuff like that that kind of is just amazing, that people just don't take care of stuff. Yeah, I'll just get on and do a little bitching about that, man. Alright, appreciate your time. Bye.